Welcome back to the Dropped Outdoors podcast. Landon, how are we living, my brother?
Fantastic, man. Today we're joined by the one, the only, my father-in-law, Norman. He's 6'4". He's got a car collection that is unmatched and a gun collection that surpasses my own.
Thank you. Thank you.
Boom, boom.
Norman, how are we doing today?
I cannot complain. all is good. I'm on this side of the dirt, so
Hey, that's all we can ask for.
Hey, hell yeah, vertical, baby. Big fan of vertical.
Yep.
Landon, how was your work week last week, brother?
Oh, pretty good. We stayed pretty steady. It's a lot slower than I want it to be right now, but you know, flow with the oil field sometimes. There's never any guarantees in that business.
Yeah, that's how I am right now. Everything's, you're getting the quotes in and nobody's really knocking stuff out. So it's like you're either planning for fourth quarter or first quarter of next year and you're getting all the big quotes in, but it's just a drag until then.
Hoping like hell everything goes through.
Brother, I'm telling you right now, you start seeing some of those numbers and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have a good year. Knowing full well 60% of them is gonna fall out before it gets there or get pushed.
Yep.
This will be completed first quarter, starts in the third quarter. So it's like, I won't get into it.
I understand how that goes. Norman, how was your work week?
well, considering I am retired now,
It was fantastic.
it was great.
He said, best week of my life.
I just don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay retired. So
You driving yourself nuts already?
I am. My beautiful wife works from home on Thursdays and Fridays, and I'm already driving her crazy.
I was about to say, can we say the truth now? So you're driving your wife crazy already. So she's like, you need to get you another job.
Yep. So I will have to go back to work at some time, but need to take a little break.
A little hiatus.
Yeah,
I don't blame you.
Got to get
I enjoy hiatuses.
your thoughts straight. So
That's what I tell everybody about our hunting trips and stuff. They're like, what does your wife say? When are you going on your next one?
Yeah.
Like, please take him away from me.
Yep.
I don't have to deal with him when he's not here.
it's a little peaceful when we're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can imagine.
And you, obviously, I really don't want to know, but I kind of want to know, what the hell do you do for a week and a half whenever I'm out of town on, like, why is it so great whenever I'm not around? Are you just sitting on your butt twiddling your thumbs, or are you blowing money? Like, what's going on? What are we doing right now? It makes me nervous.
It probably is not blowing money with your wife, though.
Oh gosh, she's
a saver.
yeah. She'll polish every penny before she gives it away. She is bad. Like anything over $150, she's like, I don't need it. Babe, you have to change the fuel pump on your vehicle. No, I don't need it.
I don't need it.
Okay. You're driving on 3 flat tires. You have to get a new tire. No, it'll be fine.
Hey, but they're still round on the top.
That's right. That's right.
She's only got to use the top half.
Oh, man.
So I do want to point out, we got a few more guns on the wall back
Switch
there.
the wall up.
So do we want to just go ahead and jump into some show and tell?
Yeah. Is there a particular one you'd like to start with?
You talking to me?
I mean, you or him or whoever.
I say
Whichever one.
I say we let the man with the plan, with the backer himself, go ahead and pick his poison.
Well, we can talk about this one here
Front and center.
since it.
I don't know if anybody can see that one in the video.
Yeah, no, it's too small. I don't know if they can see it. No.
So that is a Cadex trimmer, Stormtrooper White. There is a story behind it from the guy I bought it from. Now, don't know
No, it's true.
how.
It's true. You got to say it with your
100%.
chest.
So
We use Facebook fact checkers, and they're never wrong.
So in the midst of the negotiation of purchasing this, he was telling me the backstory that this one set the new world record for Cadex. So I believe the old world record was 1 mile. This one has reached out to 2 miles.
That's crazy.
So it's It's a nice piece. So it's second owner, low mileage.
No mileage.
Dude, it's crazy that it almost takes up like the whole length of all of that.
Yeah, and it's heavy. It is really heavy.
I just want to point out, like, and I'm sure everybody and their dog says this whenever they have something on a video, but the video quality doesn't do it justice.
No,
This gun is gorgeous.
I have, like Landon said, I have a very extensive collection, and this is probably one of the nicest pieces that I have, and it is a gorgeous gun.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it when I saw it. It took me a year of negotiating with this guy to get it,
Mm-hmm.
but I was not letting that one slide
No.
by. So it is actually the first one that I've ever seen in person. So
Yeah, it's the only one I've ever seen in
mean-
person, even at gun stores and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else.
so
I mean, I think everybody's seen my 22 back here. I mean, you don't have to get out of the way or anything. I think they've seen it, but it's actually the same brand chassis on a 22. So here we are again.
Landon he wants to point out and brag that he has a replica already
yeah.
There's a replica of the 50
in a 22.
Well, you do realize that everything that I have will be yours. So
I'm gonna have to find more
you're gonna have to get more room.
Just so
more
y'all,
gun space.
you know what the good thing about that being said was? Everything that Landon has right now, I can steal at all times. So what he's really saying, everything that I have will be y'all's, unfortunately.
It is a package deal, I guess.
That's it.
Oh
is.
man, that's funny.
I have guns at my house that Landon has just left over there, or he's like, oh, here, take that with you.
Yeah,
Like, just because I don't have space for it or whatever reason, take that with you. And they're just, I store them at my house.
just hangs on to them.
That's kind of what I'm doing with him now. It's like, whatever you need, come get it.
And it's so weird when you have just awesome guns, like just top of the line gear. And Landon's like, I have nowhere to put it. Or I say, hey, can I borrow this for this hunt? And he's like, yeah, go for it. And then a year later, I'm like, Landon, I need to get that gun back to you. Nah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I'll get it when I know where it's at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of the times, a lot of my stuff, like some of it, it's never going anywhere. I just buy and sell and trade and do a bunch of that stuff. But there's some pieces that are never going anywhere. And I think you've had one of them that
Yeah.
it will die in my possession, or I will die in its possession, whichever way you want to say that.
I mean, to
At
the
your
point
house,
where I
it's-
offered to buy it because it was at my house for so long. I was like, here, just tell me how much you want for it. And you're like, no, I'm not going to sell it. Just keep it.
Yeah, no, it's
Like,
it's one of those pieces that was given to me, so I'm never getting rid of it. But I think you've had it for like 7 or 8 years.
probably. I had it whenever I didn't have a pistol
Yeah, it was more.
for
Of,
the home defense
Yeah.
for Amanda.
yeah,
So I asked you to borrow it. You said yes. Now we have Amanda has multiple pistols. And I'm like, you want it back? No, it's fine. You're good.
It's
Like,
fine.
You're cool.
Well, and I mean, it worked out great because now you're going to end up using it for the hunt. So
That is true. I'm just going to take it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever taken it out of the house. It has been
yeah,
in
no,
its
it's been
conceal
in the
box.
safe.
It's been in his conceal box right beside our bed. So it's just easy to grab if any kind of intruder. And I don't know if it's ever been out other than that one time I brought it out here in the leg holster to get used to carrying it just for the hunt.
Yeah.
It's been in that exact same position.
Oh yeah, no, I assumed so. Like I didn't think it had ever gone anywhere, and that's why I was like, I'm not worried about it. It's probably kept better there than it would be here.
It's still polished and mint. Don't even have fingerprints on that damn thing.
I'd have lost it 4 times since then if it had been over here. That is the worst. I will lose a pistol, and I'll know it's in this house, but I will not know where it's at.
So when we moved out to the new place
Yeah.
and we had to move all the guns, I am still looking for one of my pistols that I know I packed it.
So you know it's
I
there.
know it's there somewhere. Tammy keeps saying, well, it's probably out there in the trailer in those boxes we haven't unpacked yet. All right. What else is out there that we haven't
Yeah,
unpacked?
what is it that we don't know we're missing?
Yeah. I mean,
That pisses me off with your optics. I'll call Landon and I'll be like, hey, I'm going to rock this for this type of hunt. I really need something like this. Do you have anything like that, or do I need to buy one? Oh, no, I have one. Where at? Or can I come get it? Well, let me dig through the attic and let me look through the safes. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's here. And I'm like, good Lord, I might as well just buy one. It's going to be 2.5 weeks before he finds that damn thing.
No.
Yep. No, that's, I mean, hell, yesterday, I'm starting to plan for this hunt, so my stuff's getting scattered and more moved around, and I'm really hadn't packed yet because I'm still trying to put it all together.
He's going to procrastinate.
See, no, I'm going to give him some credit on this one. Landon is the absolute fucking worst with procrastination. We decided that's our word of the day. But he is so anal about everything.
Mm-hmm.
But his downfall is he refuses to pre-plan or organize.
Correct.
So it's like grab everything, do everything for a 2-week hunt in the last hour before we leave. Grab it all, shove it in there, but he's going to have everything in the house because he's so anal that he's going to buy everything and know it's here. He just won't put it together.
My question is going to be is he going to forget something?
He hadn't before. I'm worse than that. I actually pre-plan stuff. Like, I'm really good with scripting and remembering things. So I'm big on pre-planning for like the podcast, videos, stuff like that. Landon's god awful. But he is always better than me at making sure he has shit.
I have everything.
Where I will win on that is if we're going out and we're going to try to basically eat what we kill, like survive out in the wilderness for a week. I have bushcrafting in my blood, I guess. So I have so much stuff for that I'm never at a loss. But that's the only thing I can say in our friendship that I will be better than Landon at on having with us anytime we need it.
So I do have a question for you.
Yeah,
Do you pack your bags or does Ashley?
I do. I'm very particular about that.
Ashley, come defend yourself. Landon says he packs his own bags.
Well, when I say your bags, your clothes. Do
Oh,
you,
yeah,
Do
no,
you
I-
pack them or does
I
Ashley pack them?
Okay, what do you pack? Go ahead. I mean, I don't know. Scoot in. You've got to get like within 6 or 8. No, scoot in. Scoot in.
Scooted in.
We can hear.
Listen, you kind of pack. You pack like your athletic clothes, but I pick out all your shirts because it's like, honey, which one?
Well,
Honey,
yeah.
what-
Okay.
honey, what do you want to wear?
That is my nice
Honey, which
clothes.
one?
That is the stuff that you would like me to wear, and I prefer to wear what you like. So yes, the nice clothes and stuff. Yeah, you pack it.
So where?
But overall, like for this hunt,
Good answer.
Are you gonna pack
Good
anything?
answer.
No.
yeah.
So where I was going with this is, I'm like you. I wait to the last minute. If it was not for my wife, I would not have the proper clothes.
Oh yeah, no, she dresses me.
Yeah. Well, I won't go as far as she dresses me, but when we travel, she packs the bag. I'll go in there at the last minute and I'll start pulling out stuff, throwing it in there, and she'll come in behind me and go, no. No.
You know, I have to agree. That's exactly what happens with mine. I will go in there. I'll get my clothes set out, everything like that. My wife technically puts everything in the bag normally, but it's only for her benefit because I'll pick out some Sasquatch wearing water wings or something t-shirt, and she's like, "You're not fucking wearing that." She'll throw it to the side and grab something else. So I have to say, okay, maybe my wife does that too.
Hey Dusty, can you slide in a little bit, straddle him a little more?
Ugh.
I need you on camera at
Come on,
least.
let's get a little
You,
closer.
you feel safe in my arms?
I do.
But no, what I was getting at yesterday is like I've got everything scattered in this house, or today, or what I was getting at a second ago. But I lost my hunting ammo, so I was going to sight in my gun yesterday, and it was vanished. I couldn't find it. I looked through everything that I had packed outside. I looked at everything that was packed by my bed. I couldn't find it, and eventually it ended up. I found it, but it was in a bag that I knew that is going to be taken with me, but was completely empty. The only thing in there was ammo. So it was like, those bags are going because Bradley's going to need a bag. I'll need a bag. Like, we're going to have some extra bags laying around. So I'm like, all 4 of these are going. And so I grabbed them in a like last ditch effort, found my hunting ammo.
Well, and I think we mentioned this on the last podcast, so I'm not breaking any. I'm not breaking any news. I don't think. But most of those bags will be stored in the hunting trailer anyway.
Yeah.
They're for hunting, so you would have had your shit. You just wouldn't have known you had your shit.
Yeah. No, it would have made it. It just depending on like when, like I may have had to sight it in the gun last minute, but it would have happened. But we did find it, and we got everything sighted in. And I'm a baby when it comes to stuff that kicks really hard, so I know that now.
I don't think you're a baby. I think you've lost too much ass for that gun. Because I've seen you shoot some shit, but the fact that you shot that gun yesterday and you're like, I ain't shooting that fucking gun again. I don't give a shit what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I think Landon's lost too much weight. He just don't have enough backing behind it.
It kicked the shit out of me. I was like, damn. But it doesn't have a brake. It didn't have a suppressor. And I'm so used to shooting everything suppressed. And that 308, like, no kick at all with the suppressor.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you've become a weenie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, in his defense, it is a bare bones 300 Win Mag,
Super light.
super light. So I went with as light of a gun as possible for the backpacking the mountains. And I was like, I'm only going to shoot once, maybe twice. Like, so I'm going to let this thing hit. And honestly, I didn't find it that bad yesterday. I shot, 9 times to sight that gun in, and I'm not sore at all today.
Yeah, you shot 9. So I shot 2, and I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not doing that. I don't want to.
But saying it, that thing is loud, even with ears.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what, dude. My ear was ringing. Like this left one was like ringing for no reason and then just stopped. It was perfectly fine afterwards. I was like, what the hell's going on here?
I don't
Messed
know
me
if
up.
I don't know if
tell
I've
you-
ever shot a 300 Win Mag before until that one.
I haven't.
Honestly,
I have not shot one yet.
I've shot a
I have it in the back of the truck, and I have a round for you. We can go outside and shoot it after this.
Well, we can take that out too.
I-
I want to see him shoot it.
I'll trade you.
I'll shoot that one. I'm not the least bit worried. So I don't know how well. I know I probably shot more than most people, but as far as like stuff with brakes and stuff like that, you turn a gun that kicks like a mule into something that all of the kick is gone.
It's manageable.
Yeah, that brake on it is going to take every bit of pressure that's coming out of that thing and push it all backwards, and that gun will try to push itself forwards rather than.
I always
back
try to
into
explain
you.
to people, and maybe I'm not 100% right on the fact of like how the physics work,
Yeah.
but it always makes sense. Is you take a solid piece, like take a Mosin for
Yeah.
example, solid piece. That is like getting punched by Mike Tyson. You put a brake on it, now you're getting shoved by Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt, but it is going to be a push. You're
Yeah.
going to feel it. And that's what I always try to explain. I know the physics don't exactly make sense, but if you wrap your head around that, you're like, okay, now I get what he's saying. That punched you, that pushed you.
Yeah. It chills it out a lot.
Yeah.
It's throwing a brake on there. Obviously, the concussion from that thing is going to be
Is it
ridiculous.
Concussion or is it percussion?
Percussion.
Concussion. I don't know.
Concussion, I thought it's what you get whenever you get slapped in the face too hard.
Or punched.
Yeah, by Mike Tyson.
Uh,
I think it's percussion.
I thought that was an instrument.
That is your
There is a-
drums.
Yeah, there is a percussion instrument.
Percussion.
Concussion, percussion.
I don't know. Keep it going, and I'll look up a.
I can't keep it going because I can't wrap my mind around what. What does a gun do when it goes pow?
Not gunshot wound.
Okay, a percussion gunshot, on the other hand, likely refers to the use of percussion gun, which is a type of firearm that is used.
There's way too many of these
Wow.
different words. None of that pertains.
So back to our word of the day: procrastinate. I say we procrastinate on this, and we'll come back to it
Push
later.
that one off.
Yep.
Oh God.
I shouldn't have said anything. I'm not
I mean,
smart enough.
So I said it the other day, and I think it's concussion, like the concussive blast of the firearm. I think that's the right meaning, but for the last couple of days, I've been trying to come up with that. And I said the same thing yesterday. I was like, well, now I don't know which one it is.
Yeah, I don't either.
And once I put something in my head, it's stuck there until I figure out the right way, and I haven't looked into it. So
If you want to know what he's talking about, go stand right beside the barrel of somebody shooting, and you will feel it. What are you looking up?
that
I thought we were procrastinating on this.
we are, but I figured I would let y'all keep going.
You're not
and
getting
I would
out of it
figure
this
out.
easy.
No, come on.
Nope.
Okay, so
I'm gonna sit here and stare.
Percussion refers to the sound or impact caused by the explosion of the primer in the powder. Concussion refers to the shockwave or pressure wave that comes out of the barrel. So concussion.
So they're both
Both
used
similar,
in,
yes.
Okay. I wouldn't have said that. I would have said one of us was completely off and one of us was right. I mean, I could have been the one completely off. I was just saying one of us was.
Somebody was wrong, but they're both terms per se.
So concussion is the right
It's the
terminology
shockwave.
for this.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So the concussion coming out of that bitch is going to be immense.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. I want to stand to the side when somebody shoots it.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
I'm gonna stand.
You will lose.
I'm gonna stand to
all
the
of your
left
hearing.
I'm
and
not saying I'm-
behind you, filming it.
But so I'm not going to say I'm doing it. I'm just saying in my head I want to.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
No, you don't.
I don't think I'm man enough to do it. I don't think like I have the balls to actually do it because I know what's going to happen. If I was completely oblivious to it, I might be stupid enough to do it.
Yeah. I got kicked out of a range one time. One of the
That
only
shocked me at all for some reason.
one of the only public ranges I've ever been to.
I'm gonna ask why.
Well, I wasn't doing anything crazy. It was the gun that I had. And they just said, "Do you have anything else to shoot?" And I was like, "No." And they were like, "Well, we need you to leave then."
You can't shoot a Napoleon era cannon at the gun range.
So I had a 16-inch 308. So already short, but it had a similar break to that one on it, but like 308 size.
Yeah,
And it was stupid.
just thumping.
I didn't even like shooting it. I sold the gun afterwards. I think I still have the break, but I sold the gun. It's not fun.
So it was just thumping people, and they did not like it, or
Yeah,
what?
no, it was far too loud.
Yeah.
Like it hits pretty hard. I'm gonna let y'all talk for a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick.
Well,
I really want to see.
Landon will be back in an hour, so
Poor planning.
yeah, pre-planned Landon.
I didn't know we were getting into this.
Well, we never know. We get in rabbit holes. So, do you want to? Oh, never mind. He's already back. Are you putting it in my mouth?
Yeah. I like putting things in your mouth.
You son of a
I
bitch.
have a 308. We can put that on.
It's very loud. Like, I mean, it's cool, but it is.
Landon, throw this on your. Take your suppressor off your hunting gun and throw this on there.
We could.
Well, I have that.
We can do that.
Savage, 308 sniper. We can put that on.
Yeah. Yep.
That sounds so fun.
It's not real quiet to hide yourself being a sniper, but
You know what? I decided
but it is-
yesterday I no longer have a fetish with long range shooting. All because that was my worst day of shooting in my entire life.
my poor guy.
I couldn't do. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Maybe you were right. Maybe it was just the subconscious nervousness. Because that's what I was telling him. I was like, dude, I'm not afraid of this gun.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, I have nothing in my head. Like I'm not overthinking anything. I don't know what's going on. But I was pulling like a son of a bitch. And I mean, I'm killing whatever I'm hitting.
Yeah, it wasn't
But
ridiculous, but I mean,
I could not get a grouping near bullseye at all. Like I was either too far to the right, too far down, and I don't even know if my groupings were actual groupings or if I was shooting down, high, and it just happened to be in a grouping.
yeah,
It was bad.
it was a rough day of shooting. I've had those before, and honestly, the best thing is just to quit.
Well, that's why I quit yesterday because I told you, I was like, I'm getting annoyed and pissed off. I was like, I should be done. You're like, yeah, you're done. Like, you don't need to be mad about it.
No, so I think that the most pissed off I've ever been, I was sighting in a crossbow, and I don't know if the twang of the arms pushing out threw me off or what, but like one of the first days that I had that one, I was over like I couldn't dial this thing in. It was just moving around, and then I got it dialed in and killed a deer with it that year, but still just annoying. I hate those days.
I'll say I'm going to have to go buy more ammo now because I went through my entire box of hunting ammo just to sight that thing in.
But was that day as bad as the day that I had out here last time shooting?
No. This is not nearly as bad. As
Can we
that.
tell a story on that?
I mean, we can.
I mean, I can't think I know the story, but it's pretty funny.
I don't know if the statute of limitation has.
No, it's definitely not out yet. No.
All right. Well, check back in 4 years.
No,
On episode 347, we will circle back.
It was a bad day.
it was a bad day.
It was a bad day.
Yeah, no. Oh God Almighty!
Oh,
He wants to know.
I think
Oh,
I
he
do
know-
know.
he
I think I
knows.
know.
He
But
knows.
it's a funny ass story because I mean there was nothing vindictive or done on purpose.
It was totally an
It was
accident.
a total accident, but it's just a funny situation that's not a really funny outcome, I guess. It was just oh
Well,
shit.
luckily, nobody was hurt.
Yeah, nothing was hurt.
So,
Essentially nothing was hurt. It was just very unfortunate.
man, I felt so bad.
It's fine.
I don't think it was the first time that's happened out here though.
No, the other one was a neighbor.
Oh, it wasn't a neighbor? It wasn't
Yeah,
you?
no, we didn't do it. It was another neighbor. Did the same thing, just our property and not the next one. But, anyways, tell us about the Luger.
Oh,
Like you can actually pull that one down.
I'll get it. It's easier for me to get up than you would.
so the story behind this one is
I think it's so clean.
Dude, that is for its age. It still has a polish on it. You know what I mean? Like it is nice.
yeah. So the story behind this one was a buddy of mine at one of his stores got this in. Oh, not used to a camera.
Yeah. No, I was just trying to let the people see it.
So he called me up and he says, "Man, you got to come take a look at this." So I drove down there and he pulled this out. And he said, "I really don't have clientele for this." So
You said I'm your man.
I said, "I'll take it off your hands." So from the research that I have done on this, this was 1943. There was only 1,200 of these made, but when you look it up, it has a story about it that these were made in secrecy, and these were for the SS German officers. So there's only 1,200 of these ever made. I do not know how many are in existence, and I do not know how many are as clean as this one.
That
has
thing's clean.
It has the original officer's holsters. He's got it right here, and the
That
spare
man
clip.
being on the ball.
So I mean, it's a nice piece. So
Clean package.
My favorite part of that holster is the extra mag placement.
yeah,
Thing is dope.
that was a pretty good little idea that they had back then. But I mean, man, if this thing could tell a story, I mean, holy crap!
I mean, it would have a whole lot of eins and vines in it, but it
Yeah.
would be a good story.
Yeah. So, but that's one of the pieces in my collection. So maybe one day we'll shoot this.
Yeah.
I want to be here for that because these guns, for some reason, are like whenever I think back to, in my head, an iconic time pistol, it's always that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I agree. I think that's I think my favorite, like old pistols.
Like just the look of it, and I don't know, there's something about it's original. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I'm scared to even touch it.
It's actually really clean. I was really surprised. And I have pulled it down and all the serial numbers match and all that. So it was not a gun that was cobbled together. So that everything matches on that.
Yeah.
Serial numbers, what are those? I'm just serious.
You're being serial now, right?
Yeah, I'm being
being
serial
serial.
right now. Oh, ATF watching this, they're already mad at us.
Oh yeah. No, they're not fans anyway, so it's okay.
That thing is just gorgeous.
It is a beautiful gun.
You want to put it back up there?
Yeah.
I like your shirt today, Dusty.
Thanks, friend. I like the mustaches.
It
reminds me of you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I may have actually worn that on one of our podcasts, but I'm not certain.
You have the shirt?
I do have that shirt.
That does not shock me whatsoever.
No, not at
I
all.
did not know that, but that does not shock me whatsoever.
That's why I complimented it whenever you came in.
my brother.
And I can't remember or not if I have worn it yet on here. I've worn a couple of those types.
Amanda
that
pointed it out to me, and I was like, "Hey, it's a Landon deer,"
It's a landing deer.
and I was like, "I have to get it." So again, she dressed me. She picked it out.
Hey, it's
Well,
Same way.
That's what it was. It made her think of you, and she was like, "Dusty has to have it, so I can think of Landon every time I look at my piece of shit husband. At least I can think of Landon. He's my bestie."
Oh, I didn't even know she still liked me after our years of drinking together.
Well, I mean, Amanda's a real fickle being. She might hate you, but love you at the same time.
Okay.
She's like a cactus. Like everybody wants to buy succulents because they're so cute and pretty, but don't touch those motherfuckers.
They're very prickly.
That's right. You have, I mean, legit. Landon, I mean, he's known her longer than almost any of my other friends.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, he's been there. We've been married for 12 years together, 13 years. And he's been there since the first date.
Yeah.
And
Day one.
like, she still feels weird, like even hugging him. She don't like hugging. She's not a touching person.
Yeah.
Like affection in our house is like a high five or a slap on the butt when you walk by. You don't do that stuff. PDA, none of that. Do not kiss her or hug her in like public. She's like, "Get the fuck off me. Like, you're embarrassing me. Get away." But she is, I mean, that's just her. That's her personality. She is quote unquote a bad bitch, but not in like the sense they're giving it nowadays, like to the point where she might stab you.
But do y'all still hold hands
Oh yeah, we can do that.
in public?
Yeah, she shows me she loves me
Dusty
for
knows.
bits and pieces of time
Yeah.
until she's like, "All right, I'm done."
Everybody knows I love my wife.
Oh,
I'm not afraid to show it.
I am a hands-on, affectionate person, and I married a cactus.
Hey, I married your sugar mama.
Oh, see, man, that's where I should have done. I thought I was getting a discount in life because I married a barber. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be trimmed up. I'm gonna look fresh all the time." You marry a barber, they don't do that shit anymore for you.
No, it's kind of like a mechanic.
Yeah, exactly.
He works on everybody else's stuff, never has time to work on his.
Yep. So, at least I got a fun one. I got one that
Oh yeah.
I can tell her today, "Hey, I know we're going on a bear hunt in September, but Landon also got another
Did
hunt
you
in
say
October."
a beer hunt?
I go on a beer hunt every weekend. Bear hunt.
A bear hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going on the bear hunt in September, but Landon also found another hunt for October, and she's like, "All right, cool, whatever."
Yeah.
So I got me a good one. I can't complain.
Well, luckily, my wife has an obsession as much as I do when it comes to our firearms. So she has a pretty good collection as well.
Quite the collection of her own.
Yes. So, and those are hers. She picks them out.
She's who y'all were just telling me about with the Glock collection,
Yes.
correct?
yes,
Okay.
Yes.
I say we can get into that story too, because I thought that was kind of entertaining. That's kind of cool, like her collection.
Yeah, she loves those Glocks. So she has a pretty unique collection. Almost has as many pistols as I got, and I got a few of them.
Yeah.
So, and she can use them. She is good. So I actually have some video of her shooting.
Yeah.
I think this one right here.
Yeah.
And she was on target.
The old P90.
Dead eye dick in the P90.
So we go out every now and then. We don't go out as much as we want or we need to. But after one or two mags, she's dead on. So, and there's nothing sexier than watching a woman shoot a Tommy gun.
I'm right there with you.
I mean, shooting that Tommy gun, man.
A woman with a gun or a woman driving an off-road vehicle just ripping the fucking trails.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the main reason why I married Amanda. There was nothing I could say, "Hey, we should do this."
Yeah.
That she was like, "Ooh, no." She was like, "Cool, can I drive?"
Oh no, she's in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, her car is a
Her
lot
car's
ni-
badass.
Her car's a lot nicer than mine. I got some nice cars. I mean, she's got a GTO that is just awesome.
What year is it?
1965. So we're in the middle of doing a Concorde restoration on it. But all I hear from her is it's got to be fast.
that's fair.
It's got to be loud. So
Oh darn! Twist my arm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, she did just get me got my 1923 T-bucket back. So I had this thing about 20 years ago. It's a steel body. I gave it to my brother a while back, and she made arrangements with my brother to get it back. So now we have that. So we're tearing up our neighborhood with it.
I don't blame you.
My neighbors don't like me right now.
I have a big fetish with taking cars that shouldn't be off road and turning them into off road vehicles. Like I want to get like a Cobalt, and I want to rip it down, strip it. I want to tube it out and just turn it into something off road. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah. That is a 1923 steel body.
Yeah, that's
with
a
doors.
badass.
So that's not a kit car. That is a real one. So it is. She's very rowdy. She's very rowdy.
She looks rowdy. She looks loud.
So it is a blast to drive. It is a seasonal driver. When it's 110 degrees outside, it's not a lot of fun at that point in time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, my wife likes that kind of stuff. She'll get out there in the shop with me.
I wish there was a way you could put it on the screen,
Yeah. I'm
but we don't pre-plan, so
yeah. I mean, there's no telling. There we go. That's pretty good.
that's close enough.
Yeah.
You can pause it and zoom in.
Yeah. There you go.
So
That's the old T-bucket. It's badass.
we just got that back probably about 3 months ago, and I spent a week and a half, 2 weeks just cleaning it. And just out of the blue, one of my neighbors said, "Hey, you ought to enter that into a car show." So I
agree.
I got a couple of my buddies over there, and we spent long hours cleaning all that chrome on that thing. And we took it to the car show, and it was for a good cause. They were raising money for a cancer foundation, so it was a lot of fun. I went to just participate. Didn't really expect anything, and Tammy and I wound up taking best of show.
I can
So
see that though.
That was
thing was
pretty cool.
That thing was clean.
Yeah. So, she's a good one. She loves to do everything that I do, and she'll get out there. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, she'll get out there in the dirt with the razors and the 4-wheelers and just go to town.
My type of woman right there.
Yeah. So, and you're welcome for that, Landon. I introduced Ashley to that. And
Yeah.
she
loves it.
So
Eats it up too.
she did not have
Shoots
a boring.
guns. Plays.
She did not have a boring raising. That's for sure.
No, not at all. I can tell. She's just as into off road stuff as I am, and
And fast cars.
yep. And
Man,
then
how do you like that new car?
I love it.
I hate it because Ashley asked me to go for a ride with her all the time, and I'm like, I'm not fucking riding with you in that car.
Yeah, she called me up and she says, "Dad, what kind of car should I get? Should I get this or this or this?" And I'm like, "Sweetie, you live out in the country. You have a dirt road that you have to drive down every day. Do you really want to spend that kind of money on something like that?
Mm-hmm.
And if you do, more power to you."
Yeah.
But yeah, that's an awesome little car that she's got. I like
No,
that.
she just wants to go fast.
Yeah, she does.
Like that's her biggest deal.
So,
And that one's
how much
fast.
trouble would I get into if I told you a story about her?
None.
I could shut the door right now. She won't know it for at least a week and a half.
All right.
She wouldn't know it then. I don't even think she's watched half an episode.
You son of a gun, Ashley. I always said you're my favorite. No more. You're my second favorite.
So, she was 16, I think. And I had built her a car. I had bought her a car and went through it. And I was nervous about letting her drive out to her mom's because, we lived in town. Her mom lived all the way out in Decatur, 16 years old, driving down 287,
That's an issue anyway.
big trucks and stuff like that.
Say 287 is not the greatest road, period.
Yeah. And I was always nervous, at first letting her go. And she said that she's going to see her mom one weekend. And I said, okay, you can go. And so she left. And I get a call. It's about 1 a.m. And she is just crying hysterically. And I'm like, what's wrong? She said, I hit a dog. I said, you did what? She says, I hit a dog. It's under my car. So I said, okay, where are you at? And she told me, and I was like, Ashley, I thought you were supposed to be at your mom's. So apparently she had gone out with her friends, was not where she was supposed to, and she ran over a dog. So karma definitely bit her in the back end.
Every time I've ever had something bad happen to me, it was when I was not where I was supposed to be.
Yep.
So I go out there to pick her up. I take my trailer out there because she said the car wouldn't move. And I get out there and I get it loaded up. And I put it in gear and I'm driving it up. And all you hear is this. It's dog bones. Just, I mean, the dog like exploded. I don't know how fast she was going, but it had sucked it up into the suspension. So we get it home. I get it out there in the shop and I get it up on the lift. And I made her go out there and look at what she had done. And I said, now I have to clean all this up. You know, because I'm not going to ask her to do it. You know, that's a little harsh.
That's a little bit of a...
So, but the ride home was very quiet. She knew that I was mad. I didn't say anything to her. I said, get in the truck. We went home, and it was a long, quiet ride. And I can honestly tell you from that point on, she was exactly where she was supposed to be. And she let me know if she was going somewhere else.
She said, nope, not again.
So at the end of it, I said, did you learn anything? My car doesn't stop fast enough.
I need better brakes.
Better brakes.
Can we go ahead and put racing brakes on this? Those drag brakes.
Yeah. She doesn't like it when I come over here and talk about her.
Oh, I don't think she minds. She knows.
I love you, sweetie.
Nothing. She's mad at you already.
Yeah. No reply.
I mean, she
Oh,
made
man.
you your own picture of tea, though. So
She did.
You know she loves you.
She did. She
Yeah.
did. She didn't make anybody else tea. She made me tea
She did
and
make
brought in a pitcher for
hell,
me.
she didn't even fill up Landon's water bottle until he cried about it, and then she was like, "Get the fuck out of here! I'll do it."
Yep. No, maybe that's why she likes her car so much, is because it does have really big brakes and it will stop in a hurry.
She said, "I can go 160 miles an hour and still stop. I like this."
Here's another good one. That red car,
Yeah.
that Infinity.
Mhm.
So she bought that. That was her first car that she bought on her own.
Yeah.
And she comes home, and I was sitting there talking to her, and I said, no. I said, this car's fast. I said, you're going to have to watch out. Oh, it'll be fine. I went, you're going to get a ticket. No, I'm not. 1 week. 1 week, she got a speed ticket.
Oh, yeah.
Pull me over red. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
But I will say that she loved that car so much that she sold it and then bought one exactly like
Exactly
it
like
again.
it. Yep.
So
Exactly.
she must have really liked that car. And
It-
it wasn't until she got this one that she was like, I probably just won't drive that car. We did see one driving down the road yesterday, and she's like, oh, I missed my car. But no,
Those are nice little cars.
yeah, no, this BMW, she loves the damn thing, and it's fast. So on a closed test track, it did about 130 in, couldn't have been more than a half a mile. Like, I mean, just fast.
Have you drifted it yet?
Once, and that was on accident.
Sign me up. I'm in. I'll do it.
I was taking the kids to school for the first time in it, and I jumped out there to go, just get in line and gun it, and I hit it, and I went 4 wheels sideways, like it was full on drift, and then it straightened itself up, and I was gone. But
That's-
that thing is it's fast. That's a piece of
fast little car.
machinery.
Yeah.
I mean, 0 to 60 in 3.3 for
Yeah.
a production vehicle is insane.
That is insane.
I'm about to say you just fiddle with that a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And that thing's it's drag ready.
Yeah, you tune it and you got a beast, but
maybe we need to detune it for her.
Probably.
I'm thinking we put on some twin Terpskis.
I think hell, it may have them already. I don't know what's all.
We
in
can
that
get them
thing.
bigger.
Yeah,
We can
could.
beef it up.
We could.
Has she gotten a ticket in it yet?
No, she hasn't.
That Landon knows of.
No, I think she'd tell me. I don't think she cares. She's got the money to pay the ticket.
I'm about to say that's a good point right there.
It's just a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a ticket. Oh man, what you got there in front of you, Dusty?
I want to hear some on this one if there's anything. I
I-
just really like this gun.
Actually, Landon will have to speak to that one. All I can say about it is I paid for it.
That's fair.
I think
I saw it. I liked it. I bought it.
I don't know
That-
too much about them. I had a buddy that had one, and are they German made or what is it?
Slovakia.
Slovakian,
The old Slovakia.
but it's the Strybog, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll let you
Yeah,
fiddle while
I
you
can go
talk.
through. Okay, so basically, it looks like Strybog SP9A3. We need a SBR it and put a stock on it.
Oh, sure enough, it says Slovenian right there.
So they
Or
do,
Slovakian right there.
They do have a stock that
Yeah.
bolts back here on the back.
Yeah.
I just haven't gotten around to
Well, we need to get to that. It looks
getting
like
it.
threaded barrel,
Threaded.
probably half by 28.
Yeah, it's threaded.
Barrel doesn't move, so you don't need a piston adapter for it. That'd be pretty cool.
So a buddy of mine has one that he has decked out.
What is that shooting?
9 mil.
millimeter.
9?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yep. It's cheap. It's good. It'll definitely stop
I
somebody.
buy those 1,000 rounds at a time.
Yeah.
I love 9 mil.
So I'm actually a 45 person. So
Are you?
I mean, I love my 9 millimeters, but the majority of my collection are 1911s. I love that gun. That was a workhorse, and I like that. So most of mine are World War II, 1911 Colts, different versions of it. But that was the workhorse, and I mean it's a great gun. So it's just gotten to the point where it's a little expensive to shoot, not as cheap as the 9 millimeter.
Yeah.
But I will admit my carry is a 1911. I love that. I mean, it's an awesome gun.
I think my biggest thing with 9 mil is I like to shoot and I like to waste money, I guess is the best way to put it when it comes to shooting. In a 9 mil, it has a defense factor, it has an attack factor, and I can go out there and just run through 200 rounds and arguably, in the general sense, not waste a whole lot of money with it.
Yeah.
It's going to keep the cost of
Yeah.
going out and just shooting into a berm.
I think 1,000
Yeah.
rounds cost me just south of $300.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're going to go out there and yes, you're going to waste money, but arguably it's going to be a lot better off than a 45 or
How much
anything
did
like
you
that.
say that was?
The 9 mil for 1,000 rounds?
Yeah.
Just I think give or take a few, I think it cost me $264 or $273 somewhere in there. So just south of 300.
A box for that
Oh yeah.
is $100.
I shot one of those at a gun show. The guy was selling off shots, and I paid $40 for a shot. And this guy had a line out the ass to shoot it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I knew I've never purchased ammo for that period, but I knew they were not cheap.
So one of my buddies works over at a gun store, and he's getting his hands on some belt fed 50 that'll run through that just for just for shooting.
I just want to record it.
That's fine.
I don't even have to be the one pull the trigger. I just want to record it.
I mean, y'all, hey, you can pull the trigger on it anytime you want.
Hey, Landon.
Yeah.
We do have that gummy bear video coming up. I say a gummy bear. I'm going to buy 5-pound gummy bears.
Yeah.
I was watching a video and they were shooting at them, and he was like, they absorb the bullet. They don't go out. And they went up to some pretty good calibers. So I want to get 5 of them, put them, back to back, stack them up, and I want to see what caliber it takes to get all the way through them.
Well,
So I have a feeling a 50 cal might be where we have to go to get it.
y'all make a list of what guns y'all don't have that you would like to use,
Yeah.
and I will I'll bring them out.
I like that.
So
What do we not have, Landon, as far as from pistol 22 up?
22, 5.56, 5.7, 308, 300 blackout, Win Mag. So if you've got anything between
We have 9, we have 40, we have
308,
45.
like maybe 30.6, something like that.
I've got that M1919
There we go. That'll be pretty. Oh, that would be sick.
belt fed.
Belt fed.
That's an interesting story on
We might have to all
another
go
one.
in together and get about 15 big 5-pound gummy bears instead of 5 of them.
Yeah,
Because
we're gonna need a few more for that one. That would be fun.
Well, y'all get the gummy bears, and I'll bring the belts.
Cool.
So
we can just put
That's
we'll
a
put a
fair
group
trade-off.
chat together after this, like a group text.
Yeah.
And that way you can be involved in my
did you ever shoot that one?
I have stupid
No,
plans.
I brought it out here.
I know. I think I was cooking burgers.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was cooking his hamburgers.
He said, I was being a man of the house. Y'all were playing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so normally if it's just like us or whatever, I'll go out there and be hanging out. You had brought a few people out,
Yeah.
and we're showing them guns and hanging out with them and stuff. So I was like, well, I'll get food made.
We were shooting pumpkins and tannerite.
Those are 2 fun things to shoot.
Yeah.
Pumpkins, watermelon, and tannerite. That's
Yep.
how I live my life. Nicotine and caffeine, buddy.
Yep. So speaking of 45, you said that was your favorite caliber. Have you ever seen that gun?
I have not.
That's the SMG 45. That's actually my wedding present. from
That is a
Ashley.
dope ass gun too.
So it's a
Nice.
45 caliber carbine.
And suppressed.
Yep.
Like it.
And SBR.
Landon has the ears of a 90-year-old man, so there's
I
not
know.
many he has that aren't suppressed.
And see, that's the one thing I don't have is a lot of suppressors. Now that will change. So,
But say,
Um,
and that's what's funny about y'all's story is when Landon and Ashley got married, essentially, you had, compared to Landon, you had like no guns.
correct. I had a few, but not as many as Landon.
And now, right now, we walk in and you're like, Landon's like, you ask Landon a question on guns. Landon's like, your gun collection's bigger than mine.
Yeah.
So, like, y'all pretty much meet. You're interested in guns. You're not blowing money through it on guns. You hang out with Landon, and now you have a bigger collection. So Landon's
Yeah.
addicting is what I'm getting.
It's a very expensive habit.
It's an expensive hobby.
Yeah, it is. And it's a hobby that I share with my wife. So that's one of the factors is, because she was so much into it as well. That just kind of snowballed into what it is now.
Yeah.
Did she shoot a lot before she came out here?
A little, not as much as she's been with us.
Yeah.
And she wants to do more, but with her career and everything, she's like Ashley. She is constantly
Always busy.
always
Yeah.
busy or traveling.
Or sleeping. Ashley,
Actually,
poor
she-
girl with
she-
Ashley.
she
I feel
doesn't-
bad for her.
She really doesn't sleep that much. It's unfortunately. I mean, she never stops. I mean, her phone rings constantly. Any problems or anything, any outages or anything that goes on, she's the first one that gets notified.
Yeah.
And then she puts a plan of action in. Yeah, she has been very supportive of this, and she's been very supportive of me somewhat retiring. That's another story at another time, but she stands behind me on what I decided to do. So I could not ask for a better wife. She is just awesome. So,
Well,
and I know how you feel because you've got an awesome wife.
I do have an awesome wife. She takes care of me.
So
I agree. She takes care of me too.
she takes care of me.
Takes care of us.
So all I got to ask is, when am I getting my bass boat?
I don't know yet. I think she wants a house first, but do you even fish? I don't even know that. Do you own a fishing
You
boat?
don't have to fish to have a bass boat.
Yeah, it could just sit in the driveway and look cool.
I can take that 50 cal home with me right now, pay for it, give it to him, never buy a single round for it. But guess what? I own a fucking 50 cal. Fuck you.
Exactly.
But like,
No,
do
but-
you own a fishing pole?
I do.
Oh, okay.
I do.
I don't know that I've ever seen one.
You know what? If you don't, I will give you some of mine. Fuck Landon. You don't have to fish to have a bass boat.
I actually,
And I hope it's wrapped in Gucci. All right.
I used to take Ashley
I
out.
think we should.
I used to take Ashley out fishing. Oh,
Let's get him a bass
Y'all just-
boat and wrap it in like Gucci design, like the purse. That would be the dopest shit in the fucking world. I mean, I would make fun of it.
Oh, yeah.
But it would be the coolest boat on the water, guaranteed, hands down.
I wouldn't turn it down.
No.
It's still a bass boat. And it doesn't have to be an expensive one. As long as it floats.
Don't get into too much detail here,
I mean,
because Ashley will pick it apart, and you'll end up with an RC car.
as long as
You can't fit in it, but you have a bass boat.
as long as us three can get in it and go across the lake, there you go.
I like that.
I eventually.
I don't know. Ashley
think-
has really good taste. I would feel safe
Oh yeah,
being
no.
like, Ashley, I want this.
Yeah.
If she's like, what do you want for your birthday? Money's not an option. I would feel safe saying, I want a bass boat. You pick it out and design it. I feel safe with her taste that it's going to be badass.
I told her. I said,
Yeah, that's-
you can pick out whatever you want.
That's all he's ever said is like, nope. Once you make it, you get me a bass boat.
That's it.
Yeah, and that was the agreement. Years and years ago, and I still tease her about it.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
when she decided to go the career that she's in now, I backed her all the way, and I said at the end of it, all I want is a bass boat. You don't have to say thank you. You don't have to appreciate. Daddy just wants a bass boat.
Give me a boat.
It blows my mind. Like, even I tell her I'm proud of her on it because
Oh,
it
yeah,
blows
man.
my mind that she did, honestly, like I always say, she did 15 years of school, but in all honesty, she did all the way up through high school. And then what'd she
Yep.
do? Another 12 years, 10 years?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ever since I've known her,
Yeah,
she's
'cause
been
it
in
was-
school until here lately.
And she didn't take it. She graduated, spent that summer actually working, and then she was off to college. I was lucky enough that she went to college close enough that I did get to see her on some of the weekends. She'd come home, bring her clothes, and do
Yeah.
laundry. That's all that's good for is washer and dryer.
That's fair.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I was there at one point in my
Dusty
life.
did that to
Yeah.
his parents too. So it's
But
okay.
I'd come home with a trash bag, throw it in there, and my mom would be like, all right. And I'd pick it up on Sunday when I headed back for practice.
Yeah, but she, I don't know where she gets the smarts from because she did not get it from me.
There's
I-
probably
she-
I don't
in
know.
there somewhere.
I would say she got it from you. Y'all smarts are just on different objects.
She is book smart. I am street smart.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I think she got most of the book smart from my mom. So
yeah. No, I agree
she
with that.
it jumped me and went all the way into her.
But
so.
see, I tell people that with Landon, whenever Landon says something about he's not smart, I'm like, I don't know anybody and I know a lot of people with guns, but I don't know many people in my life that can completely never see a certain gun before, completely strip it down
Oh, yeah.
to nuts, bolts, and springs, and then put it back together and
Yeah,
have it functioning perfectly. I was like, that is smart, period.
He's got a talent there.
Yeah, it's a niche.
Like, you might not be able to read because you're dyslexic and ADD, but you
Oh,
can
I feel
strip
you
a
there.
gun down.
Hey, I've read a few books now.
Dude, that's still one of my favorite stories. Whenever people ask how you're doing on like 75 hard and stuff like
Yeah.
that, I'm like, he killed it, and he did it. I honestly thought you would get to 75 days
Yeah.
because you're just your ego and you're just arrogant enough and hard headed enough that I was like, he's not going to quit. You surpassed what I thought you would
Yeah.
do. But the funniest part is I'm like, the motherfucker picked up a book, and I bet he's read a page to 5 pages since school.
Yeah.
And now he's like reading for fun.
Yeah. No,
I was like, it makes me
literally-
laugh. So I was like, you don't know Landon. He don't know how to read. Like, the
don't.
guy hates it. And now you're fucking just killing it.
Yeah, no, I'm literally still reading books. It's crazy. That's one of the crazy things that I carried out of that was like, I probably, in all honesty, like obviously read web pages, whatever, like stuff
Magazines
that I was
about guns.
enjoying and stuff. But like as far as picking up a book and reading a book, it had to have been less than 5 pages.
Yeah.
Because if I ever picked it up, it was probably just to read into whatever it was about.
Yeah.
And then back on the shelf. And now
Decide what audiobook I wanted.
I've read eight or
Chilton
10 books now.
Chilton Handbook is the only books I've ever read. You know, back in the day, I mean, before y'all's time, you know, everything's online now. But back in the day, you know, we had a book to work on.
Well,
cars.
everything back in our time was in a book too. It's this new generation that
Yeah,
doesn't have to see
yeah.
books.
I have
You're
to
right,
say,
you're
we
right.
are the perfect mix of generations. Like all the way through high school, we had BCIS, I think is what it was called, learning computers, but they were still so relatively new that everything we had were still paperback, hardback books.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get out, that's whenever, like my oldest niece, she's 22, 20, no, she's old, probably 23. And she was like the first people I remember that actually got tablets and shit like that in school and didn't have to do the book stuff.
So when I was a sophomore in high school, I was in an electronics class, and that was the first time that a computer had ever been in a school. We had a Mac computer in our lab, and they had just gotten it. So I mean,
Everybody
that's-
has to share.
yeah. It was, you know, everybody gets 5 minutes on it, you know, but yeah, it was a different time when we grew up because, I mean, no cell phones.
See, that's
We had pay phones.
There was
at the
still
school.
a payphone in the high school.
Yeah.
Not the new high school, but the old high school.
but I still don't remember a time that whenever I needed one or wanted one, I don't remember a time of not having cell phones.
Yeah.
was like-
the last time I remember, I think I was at a basketball game in probably 5th grade.
Yeah.
That would have been, yeah.
I got my
right-
first phone in 5th grade.
Right, I got mine in.
I
was-
needed it though, because
I
I did
was
a lot
20
of
I was-
going with the team.
I was 25 when I got my first phone, and it was one of those bag phones.
That's what my dad had. That's the one I always remember him having because he would take it out of his truck, put it in the tractor.
Yeah,
Take it
And-
out of the tractor, put it in the truck.
and it was 25 cents a minute.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there wasn't unlimited, and you didn't have text message at that time. You didn't have internet surfing. It was a phone, and you had to pay 25 cents a minute. So the phone was ridiculous. It was like $3,000. I mean,
And then
Phone-
25 cents a
phones-
minute.
phones nowadays, I mean, you know, they're still pretty expensive. The new one I just bought here recently, it was like $1,500, but
Yeah.
it does a whole lot more.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking this thing that I had when I was 25. It was a phone.
I mean, you basically have a NASA grade computer in your hand
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
compared to what you had back then.
Yes. So my mom and dad just recently moved closer to us, so we can spend a little more time with them. And it's funny to watch them try to learn the newer technology. So, you know, an iPhone, just a regular iPhone.
Yeah.
You know, kids today, they pick it up and, you know, my parents are 86 years old. My dad struggles, and he's going to be mad at me for saying this. He struggles to download pictures off of his phone to his computer.
Oh, I believe
So, you know,
my parents are 75-ish, and I still to this day, my dad will be like, "Hey, I saved this phone number in there, but I can't find it." And like shit like that, or me or my wife have to go down there and fix this TV. But my dad will not do a computer. I don't know if he's ever even touched a keyboard.
yeah, he's learning. I mean, this is a man that could fly jets. Could fly anywhere in the world and not have a problem. Gets an iPhone and he can
Shuts down.
and bless his heart, I love him to death. He'll call me up and say, can you come over here and show me how to download these pictures? Yeah, Dad, I'll be over there in a minute. That was Thursday, this last Thursday. Tammy and I took Mom and Dad out to eat yesterday, and as we was eating dinner, he says, "Can you come over and show me how to download my pictures?" I said, "Dad, I just did that Thursday." He said, Well, I can't figure it out. But the man can fly an airplane.
Yeah.
Fog, it doesn't matter. He can fly that plane. But you know, that's just the difference in the technology, the life that we live in now today. I mean, everything is, you got a question, look it up. You get it instantly. You know, back if I had a question when I was growing up, I had to go get the freaking encyclopedia.
You know, that is one thing that I know I'm only 35, but that's one thing I wish we could take a back seat on is I hate how immediate everything is today sometimes.
Yeah, instant gratification.
Just because that's what it does. That is what society's turning into, that if you have to work for anything, nah, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I need it right now. And I don't know, maybe I'm just a little bit too country, or like I said, my parents are older. I mean, they're almost the same age as your parents. And maybe I was just raised a little slower than thrown into the technology, but it really annoys me with my kids. And I'm like, you don't have to have it right now.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
work for it.
I mean, I was lucky because, I mean, you know, growing up as the technology started taking off, I've seen a lot of changes. I mean, just in the last 10 years, there's been a lot of changes. But I mean, think about it. When I was in school, there was no cell phone. There was no internet.
Yeah, there was no internet.
There was no internet. So, you know, the kids nowadays, they grow up, they've got the internet, they can get everything right then and there. And you know, I think the internet's great, but I think it's also robbing our kids of truly learning how to survive.
Yeah.
Because if the internet, let me ask this: if the internet crashes tomorrow, how bad off is everybody going to be? There's going to be those that just cannot function.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited at that point.
I'm about to say,
I'm about to thrive.
I'm okay with that happening, but there's not a whole lot of people even our age that
No.
I think will make it.
Yeah, and that is kind of scary to me because it's one of those things that, you know, if the end comes tomorrow, we're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
Or,
Oh, yeah.
or at
We're
least
not.
the majority of the population is screwed because they're not, you know, they don't know how to go out there and hunt or
Just do anything.
do anything.
I mean, most people
it's-
nowadays don't even know how to put a shelter together.
Yeah,
Like they can't even put a basic shelter together in the woods somewhere. And that blows my mind because, I mean, shelter building's pretty ingrained into human DNA. Like that's one of those things we've evolved. I mean, we live in houses because of primitive shelter building. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can do it, but people don't even know how to anymore.
well, and the other thing is there's a lot of people, you know, they'll sit here and watch y'all's podcast or other people's podcasts and watch it, and then they're like, "Oh, I know how to do that." Well, in a real life situation,
Mm-hmm.
you're screwed.
Yeah.
It'll be a bad thing if that ever happens.
Oh, yeah.
We're you know, we're not,
Yeah.
but the majority of the people, I mean, because the kids nowadays, I mean, they are stuck to their phones. They are they don't get out.
Yeah.
They don't go do what we did as we were growing up, you know, go out, hunt, fish. Hell, you know, we was out, you know, the rule of the house is be home by the time the street lights turn on.
That was my parents' rule too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just
They would
be-
ask me to check in every couple hours, and I had to be home and done for the night
Yep.
whenever the sun went down and the lights came on.
Yep.
And I lived in the country, so there was only one light I could fucking look at, and that was right at the beginning of the driveway, and it was on a telephone pole.
Yep.
And when that light came on, you best have your ass in the driveway, at least walking inside.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Times have changed.
I do remember being up at a buddy's house, which was at the beginning of the street. And, you know, where we lived, we had like 4 kids,
Yeah.
all the same age. So we'd ride 4-wheelers all over the place
Yep.
and we would just rip shit apart. And I I remember having to go to the road, like drive my 4-wheeler to the road to look down the road at our driveway to see if that street light was on. Because it was starting to get dark and I'm like having too much fun. I don't want to go home right now.
Yeah,
So I'd
yeah.
go look and I'd be like, okay, I'm good for a little bit. And I'd go back and look. And when it came on, I'd take off home.
Yep. So I think that's far enough on that rabbit hole.
Yeah. I like rabbit holes. Those are fun though.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure y'all are going to get some complaints. Oh, y'all don't know what you're talking about.
Dang.
Good. Tell us we don't know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
please.
I'll talk to you.
We love that. We love that.
There is no better content than rage bait right now.
I've got a buck down at the
Landon,
feeder
we are
right
doing
now.
a podcast, and
Nice.
you are so ADD that you're scrolling
Well,
your
no,
phone.
it, like-
Again, you see what he's on, right?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
pulled up.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, the camera's right down there.
You know what? Me and you are going to be fine. Landon's going to fail when the internet goes down because he can't get off his phone long
I
enough.
know.
I would love it. My favorite times are the times that I've completely disappeared off of any social media and just vanished.
I will say the only reason you have social media right now is because of this.
Yeah,
I
this is
give
the
you
main
props
thing.
on that.
And then Facebook Marketplace. That's the only other thing.
Oh yeah.
If it wasn't for that damn thing, that Facebook would be toast.
But
Well,
how many?
the only reason I have now there's
Now the truth comes out.
now there's 2 reasons I have Facebook. Originally, I got it because that's the only way I could keep track of Ashley, what
Yeah.
she was doing. Because I'd ask her, "How you doing?" "Oh, it's all right." "What are you doing?" "Oh, this."
Now she doesn't post anything.
So that's how I would find out, right?
Yeah.
So, and then the other reason is of course, you can go on my Facebook page right now, and it's dachshunds and all because my wife used it.
Yeah.
She doesn't get her own; she uses mine.
That's a good workaround.
Hey,
So,
at
yeah.
least you're not hyphenated. It's fine.
So, yeah,
Those are always my favorite.
The old double Facebook.
well, you know why she did that? 'Cause most of her licenses are in.
Yeah. Oh no, I understand why she did it. I'm laughing at the people that, for reasons, they can't trust each other. I assume.
Let's say the dual Facebook says nothing. Nothing screams louder. I don't trust my spouse like a dual Facebook.
if you can't trust your partner, you don't need to be in a relationship.
Nope.
I mean, but and I do get it. I mean, I have some friends that they're married and they have separate accounts and stuff like that, and I'm like, I don't even see my paycheck. I haven't seen my paycheck in years. My wife takes care of all that.
Yeah.
And when we got married, I told her that little blue card that's in my wallet.
The old magic money card,
Yeah.
you just swap it and stuff
As
gets
long
paid
as,
for?
Is that as long as that works, you can pay the bills. I love you, baby. But no, you got to have that kind of trust. She takes care of all that. So there's
See, I can't.
another rabbit hole.
I do all of that in my house,
Mm.
but I'm also kind of a control freak.
Yeah,
So like I have a complete spreadsheet built up for bills. So I pay all the bills. All of my paycheck goes to bills, but at the same time, all of our blowing and spending money and excess spending is all my wife's account, and she makes good money. So I mean, not like what y'all are. She's not sugar mama status, but she makes very good money. She's a very well known barber in this town,
Yeah.
so a lot of people go to her.
Yeah.
So it's like we never really have to worry because my paycheck pays all the bills. So we have a shit ton of just blowing money.
yeah.
And I like that because I get to be
Well-
in control. I get to know my credit looks good because I paid all those fucking bills.
Well, I can tell you my credit looks really good, and that's thanks to my wife.
Yeah.
Hers not so much. No. So hers is, but yeah. Hey, I can tell you this. This last year was the first time I hit a 810 in my whole life.
Dang,
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I was like, holy crap! Let's go buy something.
But say, Papa, those 800, you have to celebrate by purchasing something.
Let's go buy something. So, but no, she's great.
Landon, do you need to cut this off or are you good? I know you have a I know you have a PP problem at about an hour every time.
I'm okay right now. We can go a little bit longer if we need to.
Well, do we have any other stories we want to tell?
I better not.
Better not. All right.
I better not.
With that being said, we'll go ahead and cut it off. I'm sure you will be back
Oh, yeah.
for a lot more podcasts. So I'm not going to say a part 2 because I'm sure there'll be a lot more than just 2.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Subscribe, like, comment, everything you see. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Later.
Have a great